ladies and gentlemen at all times, and if you don't, I'm expected to take immediate corrective action. So I'm just letting you know that. So I expect everybody to conduct themselves like ladies and gentlemen at all times. All right. Okay. Well, getting on to the tournament. I've been going to tournaments all my life. And pretty much all my life when I've been to a pro event, we ran late. Well, I'm trying to eradicate that. Last time at this tournament, we were ahead of schedule pretty much every match, every round. I think maybe a round or two we might have been 5 or 10 minutes late. Well, I'm going to continue that trend. So I'm going to tell everybody right now, and you know what? To me, it doesn't look like everybody's here. So if one of your friends that's in this tournament is not here, and you're supposed to be here, I'm going to tell you right now, I expect everybody to be here 15 minutes before your scheduled match time. I'm going to put the chart up, and it's going to have all the times on it. The first round is going to be already filled in. I'm going to have a couple of changes that have to be made when I put it up. You're going to know when you have to play immediately. Time will be right there. You're going to know if you win, when you have to play again. You're going to know if you lose, when you have to play that match. I expect everyone to be here 15 minutes before your scheduled match time, because it takes approximately 10 to 15 minutes to do the introductions. So, I will start introductions early. And I will expect players to be in their seat when I start introductions. If you're not in your seat when I start introductions, it's a 1-game penalty. I might not start at table 1 like I do every time. Everybody thinks I've been starting at table 1 every time. I might start on the other side of the room. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I expect everyone to be in your seat, ready to go, or in this room, 15 minutes. I'll give everybody plenty of notice. I will announce we're going to be starting. Go to your table. We're going to start momentarily. Go to your seats, be at your table. I'm going to give you plenty of notice, but you should be in this room to hear that. And when I say that, don't walk up to me and say, do I have time to go have a cigarette? Do I have time to go to the bathroom? No. You should have already done all that. Please, we want to stay on time. And when it comes to the end of the day, some days, like Friday and Saturday, we have 7 rounds, I believe. And if we're late, even 5 or 10 or 15 minutes around, by the end of the day, it's a couple of hours. So now, the whole staff for this event center has to stay a couple of hours late. More added expense, overtime, and I don't want to stay here an extra couple of hours, and believe me, nobody else wants to stay here a couple of extra hours. So, let's just stay on time. We have 2 hours to play a race to 9, which is ample time. I shouldn't even have to go through this, but I mean, I'm just trying to tell everybody, trying to stress to you how important it is to stay on time. And it does give the tournament a better reputation. And there are people all over the world watching the tournament, and they like to see the tournament go off on time, and they have a schedule. They know when the matches are going to start, so they would like to see the matches go off on time as well. So, if I see matches running late, I may come over and tell you to speed it up. And if I come over and tell you to speed it up, please don't tell me it's not me, it's the other guy, and then I'll tell the other guy, and the other guy will tell me it's not me, it's the other guy. Just speed it up. Let's just speed it up. We need to get through the match. For some of you slow, deliberate players, this isn't the place for you. This is not the place for you. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you got 2 hours to play a race to 9. Enough. All right. Okay. And I said, If you're not in your seat when I announce your match, or when I do your introduction, it's a 1-game penalty. Please, when I come to your table, stop practicing, just sit in your seat, and then when I go by past your table, you guys get up and start, ladies and guys. Just sit in the seat, just give me 2 seconds to start the match, and then you can go ahead and start. Okay, you're only allowed 2 cues at the table. Please only bring 2 cues to the table. You can bring 2 cues to the table. There are no jump cues allowed. Do not bring any jump cues to the table. There are no abbreviated jump cues. You can bring a break cue and a playing cue. You can bring 2 playing cues. You can bring 2 break cues. But those are the cues you're going to use. So you can jump with one of those cues. Please don't bring jump cues. We don't allow them. We're lagging for the break. Everyone will lag for the break. It's winner breaks, loser rags. Winner breaks, loser rags. We got that? I don't tolerate racking issues. So, we're gonna all do the best we can. Which means, the racker's gonna do the best he can racking, and the breaker's gonna do the best he can dealing with the racker doing the best he can racking. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. Before I said it was okay if 2 guys agreed that they could rack their own, but everybody seemed to want to abuse that rule. And they wanted to change my rules and make it so the 9 doesn't count this corner, the 9 doesn't count that corner, and if the 1 goes in the side, kissing off the 2 and the 3, and the cue ball goes to that rail, this rail, and it don't count, this don't count, that doesn't work. Done. You ruined that. I'm not doing it anymore. Winner breaks, loser racks. Sorry. You can blame that on the people that messed it up. Break for the box. This is the box. This diamond, up to the head straight, across. That's the box. We're breaking from the box. You have to be inside this area. No breaking from outside that area. Okay? Okay, we're playing, if the cue ball is frozen to the object ball, you can shoot through it. If the cue ball is frozen to the object ball, you can shoot through. If they're not frozen, and they're close, if they're close, you have to cut it. You have to cut it. And we're not going to come out with a ruler and measure it. You all know what the distance is. Don't jack up. Don't do this and jack up and say, you know, try to do this because you're going to get called for a foul. All right? We all know we played this rule for the last 10 tournaments here, and we've not had a problem with it yet. So, if they're close, you have to cut it. If they're frozen, you can push right through it. Okay, we're playing the all-ball foul rule. If you touch a ball during the process of a shot, it is a foul. If your shirt touches the ball, it's a foul. If your hair touches the ball, it's a foul. Doesn't have to move, just have to touch it. Everything's a foul. Except, this is the Mike Zuckler rule. If you happen to be shooting over a ball or something, and you happen to touch this ball, say, you stop, you have to stop, tell your opponent, I moved the ball. He gets to get up, put it back where he thinks it was, and then you can continue to shoot. If you continue to shoot without telling him, it's a foul. If you move it back, it's a foul. That's the only time things are not a foul. Or if you happen to be bending over and your shirt touches the ball and you stop and say, I touched the ball, he gets to put it back. That's the only time that's not a foul. If we had referees for every table, I wouldn't allow that either. Okay? We've played that for 10 tournaments too, and that hasn't been a problem. So hopefully all you new players are are understanding what I'm saying. This is a race to 9. First one to win 9. It's double elimination. We all have 2 chances, except to the finals. When we get to the finals, it's 1 race to 13. Bathroom breaks. First of all, there are no breaks. We don't get a break. There's no smoke breaks. If you're caught smoking while you should be playing, you're going to be disqualified from your match. There's no breaks. If you have to go to the bathroom, when it's your turn at the table, you can tell your opponent, I have to go to the bathroom. When it's your turn at the table, and you can go to the bathroom and come back immediately. Now, if your opponent has to go to the bathroom, he has to wait till it's his turn at the table. That doesn't mean, you know, if I have to go to the bathroom, it's my shot. I say, hey, Joe, I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, so I go to the bathroom. Joe can't get up and walk out to go to the bathroom. Not his turn. He has to wait till you come back. So now, if you come back and miss, and now Joe says, I gotta go to the bathroom, he can go to the bathroom. But we're not gonna abuse that either. There are no breaks. Go to the bathroom before your match. It's only 2 hours, and you should be done in an hour anyway. Go to the bathroom before, and go after. Simple. Stop sharking people by going to the bathroom 6 times during a match and holding up my tournament. Thank you. Stop that. No breaks. There's no walking out of here saying I'm taking my 5-minute break, because if you do, just keep right on going. All right. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like this. I just get carried away. All right. Okay, cell phones, turn them off. Don't even bring them. Turn them off. Don't set it on the table. Don't do this. Cell phone's on the table and don't, while the guy's playing, I don't want to see this. We're not going to do that. Put it away. Put it away. Turn the ringer off, please. That's a shark. I see that. Depending on how I feel, I might disqualify you. The WPA is going to love me because they got all their rules. I got my rules. I mean, I know when a guy is sharking another guy, so let's not do that. We just put the cell phones away and turn the ringers off, please. And please report the score. Like I said, we're shorthanded, so we don't. When Dana was here, Dana was real good at that. He would come down and check scores and bring them up there, you know. But I'm not that good at it. I don't have his help. I got to do other things. So please, as soon as you're finished, come on up there and give us the score, both players. I know the loser hates to do that, but I would appreciate it if you could just please let us know the score. I mean, who won? You know, lots of times the guys will walk up to me and say, 9-2. I'm like, yeah, okay, 9-2. Like, what does that mean? I don't know. Who won? Okay, and on Sunday, Sunday, we're going to have a second chance tournament over there on that side for 32 players. The first 32 players that pay me $60, they get knocked out of the main event. We're going to have our second chance tournament. We've done it 2 or 3 times now. So if you want to play in the second chance tournament, if you think you're going to be around on Sunday, we'll start that at 10 a.m. And it's $60 entry fee. And we play the same rules as we play here. It's not a race to 9. It's single elimination, 2 out of 3 sets, races to 4. And if it goes to a 3rd set, then it's a one game sudden death final set. And it's single elimination. And it's been pretty popular. So if you want to play in the second chance tournament, if you are eliminated from the main event, the first 32 players that pay me for that, and I don't allow pro level players, and I'll decide who the pro level players are. There's not, you know, most of you are eligible for that. Okay, and once again, we're going to give it up for Ivan Lee for giving us these balls to use. Come on, Ivan Lee from Simonis. Thank you, Ivan, wherever you are. And don't forget, Danny James of Jazz Cues gave us 2 cues to raffle. They're 2 $1,500 gorgeous custom engraved jazz cues. We have them right up there. And anyone can participate. They're $5 a ticket, 3 for 10 or 7 for 20. We're going to give one away Saturday at 8 o'clock before the 8 o'clock round, and one Sunday right before the finals. If you want to take a shot, make sure you put your name and phone number on the tickets. You don't have to be here. You can mix and match and put them in either drawing. You can win both cues. And does anybody have any pertinent questions that make sense? Yes, everybody? What's that? I can't hear you. Speak up. We're lagged for the break. Everyone lags for the break. You can use a cue extension. But try not to use it in every shot like Earl. Just kidding. Yeah. Headphones? Are you listening? Yeah, all right, okay. That's good, yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, how big are you? All right, yeah, okay, we good? Okay, I'm gonna put the chart up. Like I said, please, before, just give me a chance. I got some, I have some substitutions to make. So before you stampede me, let me get it up and make the substitution. Bucky, please go around. Thank you.